Welcome to day 14. Let's just do a very simple recap and explanation. Like, how do you develop your will? How do you develop your intent? How do you develop discipline? If anybody's got a better way of framing this, I'd love to hear it. Please tell me in the comments. But the way I see it is, you choose to do something which is not something that you would spontaneously do. So presumably it's outside the comfort zone. You're doing it because it fulfills your long-term, not your short-term goals. You're doing it because you know it's good for you, even if it doesn't feel good, because not everything that is good for you feels good, and not everything that feels good is good for you. And then you do it. And there's no magic other than that. And you do it over and over and over and over again. Just as you would in strength training, just as you would in martial arts. It's repetition and then progressive overload. The reps for discipline though, so as we said, tomorrow you do 5 push-ups, and then the next day you do 6, and the day after that you do 7. The reps that we do are measured probably in days and months when it comes to discipline. So 30-day challenge. It's a challenge. It's not 30-day tickle times or 30-day giggle session. It's not the toughest thing I've ever asked people to do, but for sure, if you're getting up early and every single day you're following a discipline, breathing, breath work, mindfulness meditation, writing out your goals, writing out your values, watching these videos, writing down a few things on the basis of what you see in these videos, you are following a discipline. As fun as I've made it, and as charismatic and amusing as I am, I doubt that every single day that you've shown up to do that and that you've shown up to watch these videos, it's been what you would have done had you not committed to a discipline of doing it. Discipline. Doing that you don't really want to do because you know it's good for you to do it, even if it sucks. Will. Doing the thing that you don't really want to do over and over again, even if it sucks, knowing that it will suck. Intent. Doing the things we don't want to do, but we know we should do because they're good for us in the long run, even if it sucks. So discipline, will, and intent-based action is typically going to be in the direction of quite adult things, fam. Quite adult things. Because what's the, not the opposite, but the Hegelian dialectic, what's the antithesis of that? That which is immediately fun, that which is immediately gratifying, that which is immediately pleasurable, that which has an immediate payoff to it, and that doesn't require you get up off your arse off the couch, that doesn't require you get out of bed early, that doesn't require you go outside in the cold and run around, that doesn't require you write stuff down when you could just be idly scrolling through Instagram, letting Instagram do the thinking and the laughing for you. Just imbibing funny memes or clips of things that you find enjoyable, from MMA to gardening to crochet, whatever you like, because Instagram is like a wank tool. It's learned how to wank your consciousness for you, and you, all of us have trained the algorithm to do that. My Instagram gives me French bulldogs and MMA clips and funny memes because that's what I like. Impulse, discipline. Gratification, intent. Pleasure, will. They're not opposites. They're not opposites because within will, intent, and discipline, there is pleasure, there is gratification. So I don't want you to think of them as opposing things, but the mindset of intent is, I'm going to do the thing that sucks, even if it sucks, and I'm going to do it over and over again. This mindset is, I'm just going to do what feels good, not within the next year or the next 10 years, because when discipline and will, you're focused on this year, next year, and the next 10 years of your life and the rest of your life. And this one is, you're only focused on the next 10 seconds of your life. It's so short range, it's so myopic and so petty, so small. This is large, this is grand, this connects you to other people, this leads you back into yourself and makes you smaller and pettier. And therefore, more anxious and more depressed via the back door. It doesn't mean to. I really don't believe that there's some grand conspiracy to make people sick through social media. I think that social media does its job. It's to keep eyeballs on the page, and the best way to do that is to provoke, titillate, anger, and arouse and amuse people. That's what keeps the eyeballs on the screen, so it's doing its job. But we extrapolate that out to every element of our lives, and we're living like dopey, weak-willed, intellectually and spiritually flabby consumers waiting for the next thing to come along and amuse and entertain us, versus crafting ourselves and crafting our lives and bending reality to our will. Which one do you think is going to lead to more long-term satisfaction and fulfillment? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time and for your attention, and I look forward to speaking to you again tomorrow. Cheers.